I am Mrs. Crow up in the nest, and today we've been doing fun things. The reason we've been doing fun things is because we decided to have a tea party. You can't be next door to an Alice garden and not have a tea party of your own. But the one who's been nudging me a little about the tea party is Miss Georgia. Miss Georgia, what's up? She decided she was going to play a big part today. Are you? I just love Miss Georgia. So we are having a tea party, correct? Oh, fun. What are we going to discuss at tea? Oh, manners. Good manners? Shall we invite Jefferson? She thinks Jefferson needs to listen. But I wonder what Jefferson thinks about that. Ooh. It says his manners are perfectly fine, and you should probably get over it. Ooh, Georgia. He says, okay, he will. Thanks. Good job. All right, but before we do anything else, we have a cheer to do. So, are you guys ready? Go on up there. And we're all going to say, we're not nothing, we are something. And since we're having a party and we're discussing life, because that's what you do around a table while you're eating and visiting, we're going to talk about what something is. I know what it is, and I love that everyone has something. So, it is something that is of worth and value, and we all have it. But I've been thinking, on the website, we have all the little somethings, and all the little somethings have their something power. I'm wondering, what's your guys' something power? It's something to think about. Might be something that someone else might have to show you. But I know some little ones that have some something power, and I really know some big ones who have some something power. So keep on going, y'all. I love it. You are using your somethingness. It makes me happy. Makes all of us up here happy. Right, guys? They're all happy. Good. Well, now let's have a party, okay? All right, we're going to have a party. Oh, I forgot. We are also discussing the letter D. And D makes it sound duh. And like dinosaur or daisy. So we put together a little picture that has lots of things that start with D. Last week I got carried away and there were like 20 things that all started with the letter C. D, we toned it down a little. I think there are 10. So, good luck, guys. Meanwhile, back at the party, who did you invite, Georgia? Well, she did invite Jefferson. So Jefferson, come on to the party. Here he is. Thank you. And Norman. And who else do we have? Pardon me, Jefferson. I'm going to put you right here for now. Thank you. We have Dawn. We have a new friend. Dawn, who did you bring to the party? She brought... Well, who are you? Oh, Dawn, introduce your friend. I am Mrs. Crow, and this is... Who is it? This is Sophocles. Sophocles comes to us from Chino. Hi, Sophocles, you came to our party. Thank you. Come on back there and get ready. We're gonna have tea. We like to have tea. When I was in England, I found out a magical thing called an electric teapot. Go figure. As soon as I came home, I got one, and I get tea almost every day. But today, we are all having tea. So, we are all introduced to one another. Who else did you ask? Oh, okay. Since we're talking about English, we have Miss Elspeth and Alfie have come to see us. And they are both from England, and they know what tea is all about. What is that? Oh, Jefferson's wondering something. Pardon me, guys. Come join the party. Come on. Thanks. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. What was that, Jefferson? Tell me. He's asking, what do I have on my head? It is a hat. I didn't have one small enough for you. This is my going to tea party hat. It's also a going to flea market hat. I like hats. There's only one problem. Do you know what the problem is? Once you put a hat on your head, you're pretty much stuck with it the rest of the day until you go home and find your brush. Oh, he likes it. Thanks. Well, so how do we start our party? Do you wish to be hostess, or you want me to be hostess? Okay, I'll be hostess. Who else did we have? Oh, Danny's coming. Oh, I love it when Danny comes to our parties. Georgia, let's make room for Danny. He is. Oh, Danny is. Hi, Danny. It's good to see you. Pardon me. It would be nice if you would look at me when I speak to you. How are you? You're fine? Were you excited to come to the party? I was excited that you were coming too. And you know what? We're going to talk about table manners. George is quite good at speaking about table manners, but we're going to talk about something a little bit different than pleases and thank yous and this kind of thing. We're going to talk about what is it to sit down at a table together. Who knew? It turns out that when you go to dinner, it's a time to speak to one another. Share your day. What did you enjoy? What did you see? What else? It's just fun to be with people that you like. Well, that is one of our favorite things to do. But it's hard to get everybody together at the same time, I understand. But when you go to a restaurant, you are in fact together, aren't you? And what is the first thing that you do when you sit down at the table? Jefferson, I think you have the answer. You're jumping up and down. You're so excited. What is it? You pull out your cell phone? No. Go sit over there. We do not pull out our cell phone. You can see movies at home. You can watch me at home. But when you're at a table, I'll tell you, one time I was out at a dinner and it took a long time for people to serve, but people knew that about this place. And so this huge family came in and each kid had a big person next to them. Yes, they had a big person. And out of one of the mom's purses came a stack of Uno cards. And each child had a big person to help them play Uno while they waited for their food. And it was a big, fun group of people and so much fun to watch. We play a game, pardon me, Norman, we play a game with one of these. My husband and anybody else, I'm not very good at it. They take it on the edge of the table and then you have to slide it like hockey. And you slide it over to the other end of the table and see how close you can get to the edge without it falling off. Denny was supposed to catch it, but Denny, what happened? Oh, Denny, you let it fall? Oh dear. Georgia says that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to be good at the game. It's kind of fun just to play it. Well, now that we're having tea, would you like me to pour? I'll pour. There's one, and there's two, and then what do you ask for? Cream? Sugar? Any? Georgia likes hers plain, and preferably up in a tree. Well, thank you, Georgia, for all of our manners today and talking about fun things. We should get to talking about books, don't you think? Was that a no or a yes? That was a better yes. Okay, let's look at books. Pardon me, Alfie. This one, I'm looking at older books these days. I don't know why. I might probably do know why. I'm cleaning house. This one is one of the golden books right here. And it's called We Like Kindergarten. I love the little old-fashioned pictures that are in here. They're so cute. But it is written, actually doesn't say, but this is how old it is. It was 29 cents once upon a time. But this one talks all about we like kindergarten. And since we have a whole lot of little kids that are starting up school after being off for a long time, well, they're going to have to figure out how to like kindergarten. And I know they will because they've got great teachers. So this one was one that I had when I was a little kid. It's a series. It's called The Tuckers, and it's by Joe Mendel. And the reason I brought this one up here has nothing to do with D or whatever. It is because they're series books. Like Magic Tree House books are series books. The Tuckers, Five Little Peppers, Anne of Green Gables. They are all series books. Same thing with Little House on the Prairie. So if you like those kind of books, they're fun because you can keep going. I was lucky with the Harry Potter books because she'd already finished reading them by the time I started. So I spent the first 2 weeks in summer reading all of the Harry Potter books. And oh, was it fun. Mr. Crow even took a picture of me out in a hammock. Poor Mr. Crow. But he knows I love to read. He likes to read too. Now, we had better talk to Norman about what our 3 things are. Here we are, Norman. What are our 3 things? We have to remember. You want to go up there and say? Do you want Elspeth and Alfie to go with you? All right. They say, you need to be kind, be strong, be something. We are so fortunate here. They had a hurricane in Louisiana, and there are people that need help. So K-Love is a radio station that I listen to, and they've sent out 300 trucks trying to help. And we can help in little ways. Maybe I don't go to Starbucks and I put that money in a pot and I send it to the hurricane relief. What do you think? I think I should do that. I think I will. So while we were at it, I want to say thank you so much for being here. Remember, be kind, be thoughtful, and thank you so much for watching. So, what do we say? If you like us, like and subscribe. And if you have something else on mind, remember what Mrs. Thumper always says. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Bye now.